Good evening, everybody. It's Sam Marshall here with the next in our series of Facebook Lives, where I'm going to introduce you to different Forever Living products. Now, today has been an interesting one because I set this all to run at 8 o'clock and then it wouldn't allow me in. So then I've started a new live, as you can see, and I'm trying to type, and the typing's all going all over the place. So I don't know whether Mercury is in retrograde still, and that's causing me my technical issues, but there you go. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about the product range that we have with Forever that are all about our everyday lotions. I'm going to be talking to you about aloe vera jelly, lotion, heat lotion, I'm running out of hands, and propolis cream and moisturizer. So as I've done with other products that I've shown you, I'll start with what I call our base gel. Now this aloe vera jelly is literally the harvest of the inner of an aloe leaf. We harvest it by hand. It is filleted. I've got lots of videos actually, which I think I will share with you about the whole harvest process. So let me show you this jelly. You see that? A very clear, non-staining gel. It is very light. It should run down my hand, although it is cold in the office. So there you go. This jelly is literally, as I say, the inner leaf of the plant. As you can see, it's quite viscous, but at the same time, it absorbs in really, really quickly. What do we use the jelly for? The jelly I use for scratches. I have cats, and I don't know if you can see, but I am covered in cat scratches and scars. So I use this because aloe vera is antibacterial, antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and antifungal. So for me to get some of this straight onto a cut is going to do me an awful lot of good, especially as I'm diabetic. This is actually safe for your pets as well. So whilst it's safe for cradle to grave, hello Murray, how are you? I'm glad, and I'd love for you, Murray, to jump in at any time with your comments about FLP, because I know that you retail it too. So don't be scared, you jump on in there. This is safe from cradle to grave, and it's also great for your pets. So if you've got a dog that you take out walking and the dog cuts a paw, then a small application of aloe vera jelly onto that would certainly help them. I've used this for midge bites to take the sting out. As I say, I've used it for my cat scratches and bruises as well. I know it sounds a little bit odd, but I'm diabetic, so I need a little bit of help. So I pop this on for bruises as well, clears them up quickly. About 3-4 years ago, one of my cats scratched my face really badly, and I was actually going to 3 network meetings that week. So I used a mix of Gentleman's Pride, which I'll come on to, aloe jelly and aloe moisturizer, and I popped it across the cat scratches, and one of them was here, and there's a lot of me here and it bleeds an awful lot. I went to the network meeting on the Monday and people went, oh gosh, what happened to you? Went to the meeting on Wednesday and a few of them went, good Lord, that's clearing up really nicely. And by the Friday, they went, wow, because my face had completely cleared up and no scarring, no nothing. So I've actually kept those pictures. I don't share them very often because it doesn't show me in a particularly favourable light. We can't have that, can we? However, I utterly 100% believe in the power of jelly and moisturiser. So the next lotion that I want to move on to that I've got open, and I had it in front of me, here we go. This is Aloe lotion. So for me, this is the thinnest of our everyday lotions next to the jelly. This comes with jojoba oil and vitamin E. Now, I've mentioned twice already that I'm diabetic. I have the awfulest feet because of it. My feet crack very quickly, my feet dry out, the skin dries out. This lotion is extremely easily absorbed. So as you can see, now this should run down my hand because my hand's warmed up. So that will show you the viscosity of it. It's a lighter cream. I've put an awful lot on my hand. This might take a little bit of rubbing. The thing about Forever Living products is you really, really do not need an awful lot. Can you see my hand's gone a bit white? Okay, little extra rubbing here. So I find that this is one of the best absorbing, there you go, so you can see it's all gone. This is one of the best absorbing lotions that I've got, and for areas like the feet that you really want to get moisture quickly into the dermal layers, I strongly, strongly recommend Aloe lotion. What I should have said in this is that the aloe jelly retails at £13, and you can see just behind me, look, there's a URL that takes you straight to my shop. So £13 for the jelly, £13 for the aloe lotion. Mara is saying at the side of me, you really don't need a lot of it. They last an awful long time. And they do. So I always suggest to people that you put on the smallest amount possible onto your hand, then you rub it in. And if you haven't then covered the amount of area that you want to, add a little bit more, because, oh, hello, Tigger's here, because you can always take it away. Sorry, you can always add it, you can't take it away. So this is aloe lotion with jojoba oil and vitamin E. I then want to move up to the moisturiser. I just need to move Tigger out of my box of tricks here. Come on the floor, please. Thank you. Stop whinging. Now, this is a brand new unopened tube of moisturiser. So just for now, I hope you'll bear with me that I don't want to open this. This is the one that up until I started using the Sonia daily kit that I showed you last week, this was my go-to moisturizer. I'll show you prop cream in a moment, and this one in terms of viscosity sits between the aloe lotion and the prop cream, so quite a thick, rich, beautifully absorbing with collagen and elastin. Now those of us that are over 25, we all need a little bit of help with the collagen and elastin, because that's when our face and our hands start to go, you know, a little bit saggy. This can really help. Again, this retails at £13 a tube. So I want to take you on to the prop cream. This is what it looks like when it's unopened, and this is what it looks like once my husband's been at it. Propolis cream, the aloe jelly that you have seen, with extract from the beehive. Did you see that come out? And look at that, it's come out in a straight line. It is not moving. This is a very, very thick cream. Now, it does have a little bit of lanolin in it. So of all our creams, this is the one. I wish I had smelly vision. This is the one that actually has a scent to it. I find it a very pleasant scent. So I'm not sure you can see the colour difference in my hand there where I've rubbed it in. So propolis cream, why is it so good? Well, because it has the extract of the beehive in with the aloe jelly. It is a thick, almost like a barrier cream. I have horse riders who buy this from me to protect their face against the wind. And I have runners who also use it for exactly the same reason. Now, those of you that don't know, I live on the west coast of Scotland. It is very wet here and not as windy as the East Coast, but we sometimes do have high winds here, and my face gets really burnt across the cheeks. I'm a health walk leader, so I go out 3 times a week walking along the canal in all weathers. Prop cream is what I use to protect my skin. Now, my husband, he uses it in place of a steroid cream. He gets the same results with this prop cream as he gets from his steroid cream without the steroids. So he's an utter convert, hence the reason why I say this is what it looks like once he's been at it. But this has been open for about 6 months. So again, it's the tiny little amount. Now Mari's added that she likes to use it, oh gosh, I'm throwing tubes all over the place, mixed with the jelly, and she's absolutely right. Any of our lotions can be mixed with the jelly to make them go further if that's what you want, or to make them a little bit easier absorbed onto the skin if you struggle to absorb the propolis. But of course, mixing the two together means that you get all the wonderful anti-properties of the jelly in with the prop cream. Hello, Debbie. Lovely to see you. Welcome along. Very pleased to see you here today. So I waved a heat lotion in front of you earlier. Oh, sorry, prop cream. Prop cream retails at £16. I waved heat lotion in front of you. Again, I don't have one open at the moment. Well, not one in the new livery anyway, and I didn't want to confuse you too much. Think I've got a sore back. What am I going to put on my back? Some of you might reach for deep heat. Some of you might reach for Ibuleve. This is a lotion that is, again, based on the aloe with all of those warming properties within it. Mother-in-law, she suffers terribly with fingers that stick. And she does make me laugh, actually. She bought a tube of heat lotion when heat lotion used to come in a cardboard box. Mari, do you remember those days? We must be talking nearly 10 years ago, but this used to come in a lovely cardboard box and extra packaging. Mother-in-law still proudly has the box on top of the cupboard, and she will only get this out when she is, you know, really, her fingers are really stuck in place. And I do keep saying to her, you know, Pat, really, I can get you another tube. It's not a problem. But she still reckons she's getting value from it, and that's 10 years down the line. So I use this. I have been known to actually put a little bit of this in some water and to actually inhale it when I have a bit of a cold. I do get very cold hands when I've been out. I tend to wear fingerless mittens, so aloe heat lotion for me is just superb. And when I've been on my feet all day doing a market stall, then I do tend to pop a little bit of this on just to make myself feel more comfortable. Aloe heat lotion retails at £13. Now, what else have we got in here? Okay, I'm being hopeful now. I'm ever hopeful on this one. I live in the west coast of Scotland. I've already told you it's windy and it's rainy. And I've already told you we have a lot of midges. So you're going to applaud me when I tell you that my next favourite lotion is Aloe sunscreen. We don't see a lot of sun up here, but when we do need to protect ourselves from it. Now, our old formulation sunscreen, when I used to wear that, did protect me from the midges. I haven't had a tube of this long enough to test it out to know whether that is still true. Because it used to be Avon Skin So Soft was great against midges, and definitely Vicks Vapor Rub is great against midges. So I don't know whether this is an added benefit, but certainly this has been reformulated to give the best protection that we can possibly give. Aloe sunscreen retails at £18. and it's not open because it's the winter. Excuse me. Okay, one of my I can't believe I haven't got an open one to share with you. One of my favourites is MSM gel. Those of you who were with me last week when I went through the drinking gels, I told you about Forever Freedom, and I told you how my Forever journey had started because it was the Forever Freedom that gave me my freedom back. Well, this is base gel infused with MSM. MSM is one of the supplements that you can purchase, and the high street places will make a lot of claims about what MSM can do for you. For me, if I suffer in the winter with just aches and pains, I will put together heat lotion and MSM gel, and I will apply that mostly to my knees because this is a big body for my knees to actually cope with. I put the two together, small amounts, rub it on my knees, back of my knees, front of my knees, wherever I'm feeling the coldest. And what these gels do is help to bring my body back into balance. These gels don't fix anything in their own right, but what they do is bring the body back into balance to give the body sufficient time to heal itself. These are my go-to. This is a clear, wrong way around. This is a clear gel, non-staining, and it retails at £20. So it's not an everyday gel. It really is a when you need it gel. But again, you don't need a great deal of it. So where are we getting to? I think we're coming on now to tooth gel. Now, I've been going to the dentist every 6 months for the last 51 years. Well, probably 49 years because I was probably 2 when I got teeth. I've been using Forever Bright for the last 6 years. There is no fluoride in our tooth gel. I go to the dentist and they tell me I have a lovely set of teeth, that there is no problem with my teeth. Very rarely do they have to scale and polish my teeth. And then they say, and what toothpaste do you use? And I say, Forever Bright. And they go, what's that? Aloe vera tooth gel. Does it contain fluoride? No, it doesn't. Oh, you can't be using that. You need fluoride. But hang on, I've been using it for 6 years. You've just told me I've got wonderful teeth, and now you're telling me I have to use a fluoride toothpaste? I think you need to go and think about that. So again, I wish I'd got smelly vision here. I did a stall at the weekend, and I was showing people our products. And Tigger's back. I was showing people our products, and when I got to the Bright, I just made them laugh because what colour's toothpaste? Toothpaste is white. It may have a red stripe, a blue stripe. It may be a little bit green. It may have little bits in it, but it's white, isn't it? Toothpaste. Well, our Bright is bright green, absolute bright green. See that? And I only put a little tiny bit on my finger because I'm the one that's going to have to suck this in a minute. And I can tell you it's extremely minty. And if I wave it under people's noses, they go, oh, yes, okay. Again, with our toothpaste, it is the same as all our other lotions. You use the smallest amount that you think you're going to need. You can always add to it. So quite minty, does have little bits of aloe in it, but no fluoride. It's also got bee propolis in it. So the minute you get this onto your gums and your teeth, you've got the antibacterial, the antifungal, the antiseptic, the anti-inflammatory, all going on in your mouth. It says natural mint flavour. I think it's quite peppery. I think it's quite a peppermint flavour, and my mouth feels very fresh after it. So here we go. That's it. I might talk a little bit strangely for a moment, but that's fine. Forever Bright tooth gel retails at £6, but this tube This one is mine from the bathroom here, and this has been going for about 3 months now, because you really don't need a lot of it. Okay, what else have I got to show you? Personal care, shampoo and conditioner. Now, I have a very good friend called Carol, who I'm actually in her downline. She's my manager, if you like, and she tells the story of her husband who likes everything in its place and everything in order, but she has hair that needs to be washed every day. And she was finding it quite challenging to find a shampoo and a conditioner that suited her hair, that she could use daily, that worked basically. And she found that she had to keep changing her shampoos and conditioners, which then brought clutter into her bathroom. Then she found about 8 years ago Forever Living shampoo and conditioner, and she uses this every single day. She now has 2 bottles in the bathroom. Her husband is delighted. She says it saved her marriage. I think that's slightly over-egging it, but that's what she said. They've reformulated the bottles. They haven't changed the stuff inside, just made the bottles a little bit different. So I need longer arms, I am sorry. So this is 296 millilitres of each, and they retail at £19 each. Now, I can almost sense some of you going, eee, that's a lot of money, Sam. I use these. And this, well, I don't wash my hair every day. That is true. I wash my hair maybe twice a week now, because I don't need to wash it anymore because of these. These last me 9 months. Straight up, 9 months. Whereas when I used to go to any of the high street chemists and purchase their standard bottles of whatever branded name was great that week, I would find that bottle that I used wouldn't last me more than about a month, because I needed to use so much to foam up. But what has been our constant comment throughout all of this, our constant comment has been, you only need a small amount. So again, try half a pea size and see how that lathes up with your hair. As you can see, I have long hair and I don't even use a pea size of it. So that's a good option for you. I want to draw your attention to Aloe Scrub. Oh, let's try not to blind you. There you go, Aloe Scrub. Now, this is with microspheres of jojoba. This does not contain microplastics. It was reformulated to make take account of that. The aloe scrub should be used maybe twice a week. It shouldn't need to be used any more than that. As you can see, it is sort of a greeny colour, a fluorescency green. And as I'm rubbing on my hand, I can feel the little microspheres. Can you see it foaming up my hand? I can see the microspheres that are actually cleansing that part of my hand. So you'd put it onto moistened skin and you'd wash it off with a moistened flannel. As I say, certainly no more than twice a week. And that you can use as part of a weekly cleansing routine. So I've taken you through some of my favourites. Now I just want to take a little bit of time to talk to you about Christmas and to talk to you about Christmas gifts. And in true Blue Peter fashion, I want to say, here are 2 that I made earlier. So all I did was, on this one, I took, this is an Aloe Avocado face and body soap, and this is a deodorant. Now, there has been some hilarity that I might consider giving someone deodorant for Christmas. I can understand why there is some hilarity. However, you may wish to make a point to some of your nearest and dearest. So I've put this together quite simply in a little piece of cellophane, and I've wrapped a little bit of ribbon around it, and I think that you will agree it actually looks rather nice. Now, the avocado body soap retails at £5.50 and the aloe deodorant at £6.50. So together that's £12. Well, I'm retailing this as a gift pack like this for local people at £12.50. But if you're not local to me, I guess what I'm saying is you can buy a couple of different items, put them together in a pack like this yourself, and make it look a darn sight more expensive a gift than actually it necessarily needs to be. Similarly, with this one, I have taken, I'm going to twist it around this way, I have taken a Gentleman's Pride, which is an aftershave balm, and an Aloe hand soap. I've packaged it with a bamboo washcloth, and that for me would be a £30 pack, because the Gentleman's Pride is £13. The Aloe hand soap is £15. So it's £28, and I just add on a couple of quid for the flannel and the wrapping. So if you're local to me and you want me to make you some gift packs up, you give me a budget, I can work it out. A lovely young lady approached me at a sale I was at on Saturday, and she actually wants to put a package together for her mum, who is a gardener, and she's chosen the aloe vera jelly, the propolis cream, and the avocado face and body soap as a kit, because for a gardener it would be fantastic for cracked fingers. If you're further away, further afield, then you can literally just purchase the item straight off the site, details here, and make up your own. Those of you that are local to me, I will be in Oban on Saturday at Corran Halls. I will have a range of these for you to practice with, test with. Those of you that live in Loch Gilphead, Ardisheg and Oban, Port Anne, I can actually arrange for home trials for you for a few days. You can test the products out yourself, and then I'll come back and we'll have a discussion about what you like best. So I thank you all very, very much for joining me today and for letting me walk through some of my favourite products in the Forever range. I'm actually going to go off now and have a cup of tea, because this is another favourite, my herbal tea. 1 tea bag, 4 cups, because the tea bags are so strong you can use it time and time and time again. So if you want a really special gift for someone, herbal tea. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you an insight. If you want any information about any of the products, please do get in touch with me. Sorry, wrong hand. sam@soaringteam.com, or come on to my group on Facebook, Why Aloe. So until next week, when we reconvene for some more supplements, I suppose, next week. This is Sam signing out, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye now.